So let us start slope deflection method. So first we will try to understand the basics of slope deflection method. Okay. So if you see some structures, some beam like this, or if you see some frame, see this one, and if you visualize that deflection curve for this, something like this. Something like this. So here, you can see, suppose let us assume it is A, B, C, A, B, C, D. Suppose this is theta A, slope. This is theta B slope. Okay. So two slopes here, theta A, theta B. If you observe here in frame, that means this is theta B. So if you compare with vertical direction, this is theta B. Similarly, this one is theta C, or this one also theta C. So, and because of sway, this is delta. Okay. Strictly speaking, vertical displacement will not consider here because of axial rigidity of structure and displacements are very small. So I will draw once again this one deflection curve without treating that vertical displacements. So now displacement field is like this. To draw a tangent, it is like this. To draw a tangent here, it is like this. So displacement field. This is theta b rotation. Okay. Similarly, with respect to horizontal, this is theta c. Or with respect to vertical, this is theta c. With respect to vertical, this is theta b. And this displacement delta, or horizontal displacement is delta. And here, theta d. Here. Okay. Now here in beam structure here, displacements theta A, theta B. Here displacements theta B, theta C, theta D, and delta. These are the displacements. Okay. The number of displacements in structure A, theta B. So here one more thing we can learn here, kinematic indeterminacy. Kinematic indeterminacy. Static also we will see later. Here kinematic indeterminacy is nothing but degrees of freedom. That means how many degrees of freedom is there, how many displacements are there at respective supports, okay, or joints. Number of degrees of freedom, number of, I mean, rotations are translational displacements. Okay, two numbers here. That is kinematic indeterminacy. Here kinematic indeterminacy, four, theta B, theta C, theta D, and delta. Okay, so if you know these degrees of, I mean, if you can find these displacements theta A, theta B, or here theta B, theta C, theta D, and delta. Once if you know these displacements, finding moments is very simple. Okay, so we'll see how to find displacements and how to find moments in slope deflection method. Okay. Assumption here is members are inextensible. That is change in length neglected. Okay. Now we will see what is the, if you know this one, the rotate, I mean displacement field, how to find moments we will see. Suppose a beam is there like this. Let us assume the deflection curve is like this. Because of loading, deflection curve is like this. Let us assume A, B, this one. And if you draw a tangent, this is the tangent. If you draw a tangent, this is the tangent. Okay. Now let us take, this is theta A. Let us take, this is theta B. This is original structure. Okay. Due to loading, some loading, the structure displaces like this. Okay. Because of some loading, the structure displaces like this. Let us assume span is L. Okay. Now, because of these displacements of theta A and theta B, what kind of movements will develop at A? We need to see. Okay. So, step by step procedure we'll see. Here the continuation, the beam may be continuous. Okay. Step by step procedure. First, you know of your moment distribution method. So we are using that method here to describe this method. Okay. So first this continuation here, fix at A, fix at B. So because of fixing, what happens? Of course, loading is there. Because of fixing, the structure cannot induce any rotation at supports. So because of that, fixed moments will develop. Fixed moments. Suppose let us assume this fixed moment is MFAB. This fixed moment is MFBA. Okay. First we are fixing the supports. Okay, fixing at supports. Because of given loading, fixing means make it slope 0. Okay. To make slope 0, we need to apply some moments. Those are fixed moments. Okay. Next. This is A, this is B. Next step. Okay. Next step. Release at A. The moment you release at A. Just we are releasing. Here fixed D still like that only. Just we are releasing. Releasing means we are applying, we are rotating this beam by theta A. We are rotating this beam by theta A amount. Okay. Theta A amount. Here also, let us assume that theta in clockwise direction. Just I am modifying this one. Just to have a look here. Everything I am taking clockwise. Theta A, theta B. Okay. So now we are releasing at A. We are releasing at A. That means the deflection curve takes place, takes the shape like this. That means we are rotating this beam by theta A amount. Okay. We are rotating this beam by theta A amount. You know this span is L. Far end is fixed. You know stiffness. Stiffness K is how much? What is stiffness K? Stiffness K is like M by theta, which is equal to 4A by L. Let us assume its stiffness is, flexural rigidity is EI. So K is M by theta, that is 4A by L. That means movement required to rotate theta amount will be now 4A by L into theta. If you want to rotate by theta amount, you need to apply 4A by L into theta if far end is fixed. So here far end is fixed. Now we need to apply, already some fixed moment is there here, MFAB, and one more moment we need to apply here, that is 4EI by L into theta we need to apply. Here already MFBA is there. So because of this left side moment, carryover will come here. How much? 50% of that. So this is theta A. Okay. 2EI by L into theta A, movement will transfer to, develop at B also. Now partially we reached our original state, right? So at A we got whatever slope we want, okay, by applying some moment. Now we need to rotate at B also. Now what we have to do here is, see here. They will drag here. See here, whatever slope is there here, you fix in this direction itself. Whatever direction we have now, you fix in this direction. Don't allow further displacement at A and release at B now. Release at B. That means deflection curve will take place like this. That means we are not allowing any further rotation here. Just we are fixing here. Already we rotated some amount theta A. Right now, just we are fixing it. We are not allowing any further rotation at A. That means with respect to B, far and A is fixed only. Just we have fixed it. Okay. Now to get this theta B rotation, how much movement is required, we need to understand. Okay. This span is L. Okay. Already some movements are there. Those we will mark first. See here how much is there. Initially MFAB was there. Here MFBA was there. To rotate at A, we applied some moment. 4A by L theta A, it is there. Due to carry over, here 2A by L theta A developed. Now we are rotating at B by fixing at A. Okay. For that, we need to apply moment. How much here? Clockwise. We are rotating by clockwise direction, right? So how much clockwise couple is required here? 4A by L into theta B. That much moment is needed to rotate by theta B amount. Okay. Because of this, as far and A is fixed at that situation, developed moment will be 2EA by L into theta B. Now we reached our original whatever displacement shape is there, exact shape we arrived here. Of course, everywhere load is there. Okay. Load also we need to mark here. Okay. That means now the original moment required at A is very simple. MAB. That means moment at A is very simple. MFAB plus 4A by L into theta A plus 2EA by L into theta B. Similarly, MBA, original moment at B, equal to summation of all those things, MFBA plus 2EA by L into theta A plus 4EA by L into theta B. So like this, if you know the displacements, see here, if you know this theta A, theta B, these values and fixed moments, we can find final moments. So what is the problem in moment distribution method? Means in sometimes if spans are more, some iterative process will be there. It go as an ending process, and some error also will be there. In moment distribution, iteration process is there, and those steps are infinity in number. Then small error will be there at last. Okay, but here in slope deflection method, exact values you can find out. Okay, and here it is framing of these equations and the solving of these equations will be there. So this method is little bit suitable for making group programs and solving like original practical structures. Okay, so MAB MBA equations you understood. Okay. Similarly, sometimes we may have delta also. Delta means translational displacement. So that time what to do, we'll see. Suppose if you have displacement field like this, the support is sunken by some amount delta. Okay, like this. Then original that displacement curve is like this. That means now this is we draw a tangent here. This is theta A. With respect to original, this one. This is theta B, and this is, let us assume, delta. Displacement also is there because of loading. AB. So I will see, first is, MFAB, MFBA. Then to make rotate at A, you applied 4A by L into theta A. The span is L and flexibility is A, and carry over 2A by L into theta A developed. To make rotate at B, 4A by L into theta B, carry over 2A by L into theta B developed. To make the delta displacement, see, anti-clockwise 68 delta by L square. Here also anti-clockwise 68 delta by L square will develop. Now MAB equal to MFAB plus 4A by L into theta A plus 2A by L into theta B minus 68 delta by L square. Similarly, MBA equal to MFAB plus 2A by L into theta A plus 4A by L into theta B minus 68 delta by L square. Sometimes left support may be sunken, right? Then plus will come. If right support is sunken, then minus. Otherwise, if left it is sunken, then it will be plus only. So accordingly, we need to frame the equations. So after framing equations, by using force equilibrium conditions that supports, we can solve the problem. MBA 78 point.
78.67.
This is minus 78.67 and this will be 0. Okay, these are the moments. So you can note on this MAB plus 9 point. Okay, 9.335. Here clockwise 78.67 and clockwise 78.67. So of course you can find reactions and shear force bending moment diagrams. We will see one more problem. Okay. 2 meters, 2 meters, 2 meters, 4 meters, 6 meters. Okay, here 18 kilonewton per meter. A, B, C, D. Okay, first find fixed moments quickly. MFAB, MFBA, MFBC, MFCB, MFCB, MFDC. So minus 36 into how much? AB square 16 by L square 36. 16 how much?
16.
16. Then MFBA 36 into 4 square into 2 by
32. 32.
32. Okay. 18 into 6 square by 12.
54.
Minus 54 and 54. This one by L. So minus 12 plus 12. These are the fixed moments. Next equations. Here you can find, you can expect this sway also, right? Sway will be there. That means the displacement field maybe like this. Like this, okay? Like this, okay? So displacement fields are theta b, dk 3, theta b, theta c and delta, okay? Now we'll write equations. MA B equal to what is that? MFAB, that is minus 16 plus 4A by L theta A. Theta A 0. So 2A by L into theta B minus 6A delta by L square. 6 square, that is 6. So okay, this is MAB. MBA, MFBA, that is 32 plus 2A by L into theta A. Anyway, theta A is 0. So theta B 4A by L into theta B minus 6A delta by 36. That is MBA. MBC minus 54 plus 4A by L into theta B plus 2A by L into theta C. No delta effect on B, okay? MCB, MCB 54 plus 2A by L into theta B plus 4A by L into theta C. Then MCD minus 12 plus 4A by L into theta C plus 2A by L into theta D. See here, CD, if you see, left side support is going up. That means right side support D is going down. In CD, you can observe it is like this. So left is going up or right is going down, both are same. That means minus only, okay? Minus 6A delta by L square, 4 square, it means 16. MDC. MDC equal to 12 plus 2A by L into theta C plus 4A by L into theta D minus 6a delta by 16. These are the equations. I mean, these are the moment theta relationships, moment displacement relationships. Okay. Then what are the equilibrium conditions? The equations are equilibrium conditions. Equilibrium conditions. Okay. Equilibrium conditions. First one, MBA plus MBC, MBA plus MBC equal to 0 because there will be no external moment. If there is an external moment anything, then you can equate to that moment, MBA plus MBC. Tell me one more equation at C.
MCB plus
MCB plus
MCD.
MCD equal to 0. So two equations. But we need three equations, right? What is one more equation? That is very
MDC
important.
0. MDC 0.
MDC 0, it's not 0. D is fixed support, okay? So the third equation is
theta d equal to 0.
Third equation comes from, see, HA plus HD plus 36 equal to 0 is third equation. How to find HA HD? Okay, you know the AB leg, AB leg, this is 36, MAB, MBA. So because of that, it is 2 meters, 4 meters. So reactions are like this here. 36 means 12 and 20, 24 and 12. That side more. 1 is to 2 ratio. Okay, I mean 24 and 12. So I mean 2 meter side more reaction, 4 meter side less reaction. It's the spans are 1 is to 2 here. These are also 1 is to 2. And MAB, MBB both are in clockwise direction. MAB and MBA. So anti-clockwise couple will develop like this. That is, you know, MAB plus MBA by 6. So here HA is nothing but now MAB plus MBA by 6 minus 12 because 12 is in leftward direction. Okay, that is HA. Similarly, HB also can make. This is 24 kilonewtons. For this 12 12 because 2 meter 2 meter 12 and 12, and here moment MDC, here MCD. So for this MCD MDC, so anti-clockwise like this. That is MCD plus MDC by 4. Okay. So now here HD is nothing but MCD plus MDC by 4 plus 12. So if you substitute these values, HA value and HD value, these values here is you'll get three equations. 1, 2, 3. Solve for theta B, theta C and delta, and substitute back in moment equations. Okay, this is the procedure. Okay, you can do this, but here you will not get this kind of lengthy problems in GATE exam, but the concept and understanding should be there. Okay, here equilibrium condition 3, here minus 24 equal to 0. This is 3. Yes.
సార్
చెప్పమ్మా.
ఫిఫ్త్ క్వశ్చన్ కి లెన్స్ ఇవ్వలేదు కదా.
ఓకే. ఓకే, ఎంత టైం కావాలి మీకు 10 చేయడానికి?